Hello again, this is Brad Wenz from the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District with your conservation report. I'd like to talk about a couple things today. The first is kind of a review of the Stearns County Shoreland training workshop that's coming up later on in January. And also I want to cover a really interesting cover crop report that just came out regarding cover crop adoption and challenges in the upper Midwest. Starting off with the Stearns County Shoreland training, again, this is a training workshop that's going to be put on Thursday, January 29th, and it's going to be located at the College of St. Benedict's at the Gorecki Conference Center there. And this workshop is for shoreland contractors and excavators, developers, shoreland property owners, and we have a lot of them here in Stearns County and the surrounding area. And it's for landscapers and landscape designers, architects and engineers, home builders and designers, and local government officials. The workshop is sponsored by the Stearns County Environmental Services Office and the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District, SWCD for short. And you'll learn about Minnesota's newest challenge, aquatic invasive species and best management practice for working in public waters. You'll also listen to a perspective from contractors and property owners on water quality and shoreline projects. You'll learn about lake shore stabilization, and we saw a lot of problems with that in the last few years with high water, frost heave, and so on. And you'll learn about some of the newest stream bank stabilization techniques that are out there. And you'll also, I'm sure, learn about the funding and incentive payments that might be out there also to help you, with these projects. You'll learn about new erosion control products and really a lot of. It's an excellent workshop for anyone interested in how to stabilize shoreline, both in lake situations and river situations. Again, it's the Stearns County Shoreland Training Workshop, Thursday, January 29th. And it's going to be at the College of St. Benedict's, the Gorecki Conference Center. You can download the application form from the Stearns County SWCD.net website, or I believe you should be able to find it on the Stearns County Environmental Services website also. If you can't find it, give us a call and we'll get it to you. The pre-registration deadline is January 16th. Up until that time, it's $30 per person to register for the conference. After that, then it goes up to $45 per person after the deadline. So the registration deadline for the Stearns County Shoreland training is January 16th. You can get in after that, but it's going to cost a little bit more. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is this interesting cover crop report that was highlighted in a recent article in the Minnesota Farm Guide on November 28th. And the title of the article was "The Cover Crop Report Documents Yield Boost, Soil Benefits, and Ag Retailer Roles with Cover Crops." The article starts out by saying that for the second year in a row, a national survey of farmers has documented a yield boost from the use of cover crops in corn and soybeans, as well as a wide variety of other benefits of cover crops. Again, this survey showed that for the second year in a row, farmers had documented a yield boost from the use of cover crops in corn and soybeans, as well as a wide variety of other benefits. The survey was funded by the North Central Regional Sustainable Agriculture Research and Education. That's kind of a long title, but the acronym is SARE, S-A-R-E program. It's carried out by the Conservation Technology Information Center, or CTIC. In all, they've had about 1,924 respondents, and they found that on an average of this total, 639 respondents said that the average yield increase of cover crops was 5 bushels per acre, or 3.1%, on fields that had been planted to cover crops before corn. Again, that was a 5 bushel per acre increase in the crop following cover crops where the crop was corn. Now, as far as soybeans, they found an average of a 2 bushel per acre, or 4.3% increase in yield Again, that was a 2 bushel per acre increase in soybean yield following cover crops. This is for the crop years 2012 and 2013. The yield boost for 2012 was actually better. They had a 11.1 bushel increase in corn production following cover crops and a 4.9 bushel increase in soybeans following cover crops. They cited the various reasons why you're seeing increases. As far as environmental reasons, you see increases in soil organic matter, reduced soil erosion, less soil compaction, improved weed control, and the availability of free nitrogen from legumes if you had legumes to your cover crop mix. The other thing the survey pointed out was that there's really a huge increase in cover crop acreage. Rob Myers, who's a regional director of the extension programs for SARE and an agronomist at the University of Missouri, said that there was a 30% increase in the acres of cover crop acreage. So it's really a practice that's really starting to explode, and we're seeing a lot of interest in that. They cited that time and labor was one of the biggest concerns to planting cover crops. So they said that really we need much more research into the economic benefits of cover crops and the economic return on investment for these things. And this is one thing that the Stearns County SWCD is interested in also. We're actually going to be applying for a grant from Department of Ag for a study into the economics of planting cereal rye or winter wheat following corn silage, and then harvesting these crops as silage in the spring as a way to value add to these cover crops. And hopefully we get this grant so we can study that. One surprise about that came through in the survey was that not everybody's interested in cost sharing. There's cost share available through the Natural Resources Conservation Service, through the EQIP program for cover crops. But they found in the survey that only 8% said they needed this cost share to plant cover crops. The farmer said that the benefits of cover crops quickly become apparent and inspire farmers to continue with the practice. And as we've seen that this time and time again also with our farmers, that they're seeing improvements in the soil, and that's the reason why they are looking more and more into this and trying to fit these cover crops into their rotation. If you want to look at this report, the 2013-14 SARE-CTIC cover crop survey is available online at www.sare.org/covercropsurvey, or I'm sure if you went into the SARE.org website, you can find it, or if you went into the CTIC.org website, you can find that survey also. Thank you very much. This has been Brad Wenz from the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District. Have a good day.